Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said that BNP leader Tariq Zia and 14 other convicts of the August 21, 2004 grenade attack case are fugitives. 34 convicts were arrested while 15 others, including Tariq Rahman, Elias, Tariq Zia, are fugitives out of 49, she told the parliament while replying to a question during her question-answer session this afternoon. The question-answer session slated for the Prime Minister was held at the beginning of the day's proceedings with Speaker Dr. Shirin Sharmin Chaudhary in the chair. Sheikh Hasina, also the leader of the House, said a total of 49 accused got various sentences that include capital punishment and life term in the trial of the grenade attack case in Dhaka's Speedy Trial Tribunal No. 1 on October 10, 2018. Of the convicts, 19 were sentenced to death, 19 others to life imprisonments, while the rest 11 to various jail terms, she added. Responding to another question, the Prime Minister said her government has prepared a project for 15 lightning-prone districts with a target to stop losses of lives due to lightning. She also said that the proposed project protection canopies has already been sent to the Planning Commission. The government has proposed a contractionary budget for the fiscal 2024-25 to ease public sufferings by curbing inflation. State Minister for Information and Broadcasting Muhammad Ali Arafat said this while taking part in the general discussion on the proposed budget for the 2024-25 fiscal year in Jatiyo সংসদ today. Terming the proposed budget a people-friendly one, the State Minister said the locations for social safety net programs and education have been increased in this budget, while all kinds of arrangements have been ensured in the budget to lessen the sufferings of the lower income people.
মাননীয় প্রধানমন্ত্রী জননেত্রী শেখ হাসিনার সরকারে আমলে আমরা দেখেছি যে প্রত্যেক বছর বাজেট 13 থেকে 14% হারে টোটাল বাজেটের অ্যামাউন্ট বাড়ে। এবার কিন্তু এটি বেড়েছে 6%। এটির কারণই হচ্ছে সঞ্চয়ের প্রতি অনেক বেশি ঝোঁক তৈরি করা এবং বিনিয়োগকে একটু টেনে ধরা যেন মূল্যস্ফীতিকে কমিয়ে আনা যায়। যে কারণে আমি বলবো এটা একটি জনবান্ধব বাজেট এবং এই যে সংকোচনমূলক যে নীতি যার প্রতিফলন এই বাজেটে আছে তারপরেও আমরা দেখছি যে সামাজিক নিরাপত্তা খাতে সাধারণ মানুষের জীবনকে সহনীয় পর্যায়ে নিয়ে আসার জন্য সেখানে কিন্তু আবার বাজেট বৃদ্ধি করা হয়েছে, শিক্ষা খাতে বাজেট বৃদ্ধি করা হয়েছে এবং বাজেটে নিম্ন আয়ের মানুষের জন্য সব ধরনের ব্যবস্থা এখানে রাখা হয়েছে।
Earlier, question-answer was tabled in the Jatiyo সংসদ. In response to a question, Home Minister Asaduzzaman Khan unveiled the government's plan to introduce e-passport services in Saudi Arabia within the next month. The Home Minister also informed that the government has plans to establish drug addiction treatment and rehabilitation centers, each equipped with 100 beds in every district across the country. The Standing Committees on Housing and Public Works Ministry and the Textile and Jute Ministry were unanimously reconstituted in the Jatiyo সংসদ today as Chief Whip Noore Alam Chaudhary on behalf of the House Leader presented the proposal to reconstitute the two committees. Deputy Speaker Shamsul Haq Tuku adjourned the House till 4 p.m. tomorrow. Global Fund and Stop TB Partnership wants to include Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina in their coalition of leaders and champion of Global Fund. Global Fund Executive Director Peter Sands and Stop TB Partnership Executive Director Dr. Lukika Ditiyu today made the plea when they paid a courtesy call on Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina at Ganobhavon this morning. While briefing Press Secretary to the Prime Minister Mohammad Naimul Islam Khan, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, among others, are in the lists of their coalition of leaders, mentioning that these two organizations basically work in Bangladesh on TB, HIV and malaria and its funding. He said they wanted to expand and deepen their relations with Bangladesh. The press secretary said that they actually wanted that Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina would utilize her contacts and networks with the world leaders for fund mobilization. He said that both the executive directors highly praised the Prime Minister, referring to her in-depth knowledge regarding TB, HIV and malaria, and mentioned it as amazing. Speaker Dr. Shirin Sharmin Chaudhary said members of the parliament can express their important opinions on budget by participating at budget debriefing session. She made the comment while addressing 7th and 8th debriefing sessions for members of the parliament organized by Budget Analysis and Monitoring Unit of the Parliament Secretariat, assisted by European Union, DT Global and Center for Policy Dialogue at the oath-taking room of Jatiyo সংসদ Bhavan today. Senior Secretary of Parliament Secretariat K.M. Abdul Salam presided over the sessions. Project Director M.A. Kamal Billah conducted the program, where Principal Expert of the European Union on Parliamentary Affairs Dr. Khondokar Golam Muazzam delivered the introductory speech. Speaker Dr. Shirin Sharmin Chaudhary said the number of taxpayers is low comparing to the population across the country. People should be inspired to pay tax at local level, she added. The speaker said efforts should be continued to increase public participation in income tax fares. Revenue collection will be easier and more effective at grassroots level if help desk is created through income tax representatives at the local government level, she suggested. Members of the parliament were present at the program. Bangladesh Railway started its journey today carrying homebound passengers. On the first day of the 5-day e-journey, the Komlapur railway station in the capital marked pressure of passengers, but the journey was comfortable. The railway authorities said the pressure of passengers will increase every day. The railway authorities have undertaken all-out preparations to ensure safe and hassle-free journey. None can get into the railway station without tickets, as there is a 3-tier checkpost. As many as 68 pairs of trains left Komlapur railway station today for different destinations. Most trains left on time, while 2 or 3 trains, including Sylhet-bound Parabat, delayed a bit. In order to check accidents, the railway authorities will be more strict this year against journey on roofs and engines of trains. Law enforcers will remain alert to tackle any unexpected incidents at railway stations. The railway will sell 25% standing tickets against the total general seats during the e-journey. As many as 20 special trains will run to tackle the pressure of passengers during the upcoming Eid al-Azha. Meanwhile, 2 ships of Bangladesh Inland Water Transport Corporation BIWTC will carry the passengers to tackle the additional pressure of Eid holiday makers on the river route. BIWTC ship Masood and Modhumuti will carry the holiday makers for tomorrow and will continue their services till the 22nd of June. Besides, another 2 ships, Bongo Mata and Bongo Tori, will be added soon to the fleet of BIWTC. BIWTC authorities said these 2 modern and eco-friendly ships will increase the joy of the travelers alongside strengthening the capacity of BIWTC. Besides, BIWTC can ensure the security of the passengers. Dhaka South City Corporation Mayor Barrister Sheikh Fazli Nur Taposh said National Eidgah will be prepared for the main Eid al-Azha Jamaat in the country by the 16th of June. He said this year around 35,000 devotees can offer Eid Jamaat at the National Eidgah ground. Taposh said this today while exchanging views with journalists after visiting the National Eidgah ground. High officials of the South City Corporation were present at that time. The mayor said National Eidgah is being prepared considering rain to ensure uninterrupted Eid Jamaat for devotees. Sheikh Fazlenur Taposh also said, like previous years, the city corporation has taken various initiatives to monitor cattle markets and remove the waste of sacrificial animals within a short time.
কোরবানির আগের দিন থেকে আমাদের সার্বক্ষণিক কেন্দ্রীয়ভাবে আমাদের সকল কর্মকর্তাদেরকে দায়িত্ব বন্টন করা যে কোনো জায়গায় আমাদেরকে অবগত করলে আমরা অবশ্যই তাৎক্ষণিক আমরা ব্যবস্থা নিতে পারবো। কিন্তু আমাদের নতুন বহরে সংযোজন হয়েছে 10টি নতুন পেলোডার, আরও প্রায় 15টি গাড়ি ডাম ট্রাক আমাদের সংযোজন হচ্ছে। তো আমরা আশাবাদী যে গতবার যেই আমরা ঢাকাবাসীকে যেই সুবিধাটা দিতে পেরেছি বা যেই ভাবে আমরা এই কার্যক্রম বিশাল কর্মযজ্ঞ সম্পন্ন করতে পেরেছি, তার চেয়েও আরও সুন্দর সুষ্ঠুভাবে এবং স্বাচ্ছন্দ্যে আমরা এই কার্যক্রম ইনশাআল্লাহ সম্পন্ন করতে পারব। ঈদের দিন যে বর্জ্য সৃষ্টি হবে সেটা 24 ঘন্টার মধ্যে অপসারিত হবে, পরের দিন যেটা সৃষ্টি হবে সেটাও 24 ঘন্টার মধ্যে অপসারিত হবে এবং এর সাথে সাথে হাটের বর্জ্য অপসারণের কার্যক্রম চলবে।
Now international news. At least 49 people have been killed when a fire broke out in a building that housed workers in Kuwait, according to authorities. The blaze early on Wednesday morning in the southern Mangaf district also injured dozens of people, the health ministry said. The area is heavily populated with foreign laborers, but there was no immediate information on the nationality of the casualties. Deputy Prime Minister Sheikh Fahad al-Yusuf al-Sabah ordered the arrest of the building's owner during a visit to the site. The Deputy Prime Minister accused property owners of greed and said violations of building standards had led to the tragedy. Authorities said the fire had been brought under control and were investigating what caused it. Been convicted by a jury of lying about his drug use to illegally buy a gun. A 12-member jury in federal court in Wilmington, Delaware, found him guilty on all 3 counts against him on Tuesday, making Hunter Biden the first child of a sitting U.S. president to be convicted of a crime. Hunter Biden pleaded not guilty, claiming he was in recovery from drug addiction at the time and was therefore truthful on the gun application form. He faced 2 charges related to lying about his drug use on a federal background check and 1 for possessing a gun while addicted to or using drugs. Experts say it is possible Hunter Biden could face prison time, although it would be highly unlikely for him to receive the maximum sentence of 25 years. Deadly Israeli air attacks have continued across the Gaza Strip, with northern Gaza City experiencing several deadly strikes over the past 24 hours. Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad have expressed a readiness to positively reach a deal to end the war in Gaza, saying they have submitted their response to the proposed Gaza ceasefire deal to Qatari and Egyptian mediators. UNICEF spokesman James Elder said homes, hospitals, schools, universities, agriculture and economy have been devastated in Gaza. The bombardment is still going on, he added. Israeli forces have shot and killed 6 Palestinians during a raid on the occupied West Bank town of Kfar Dan, west of Jenin city. At least 37,164 Palestinians have been killed and 84,832 wounded in Israeli attacks on Gaza since October 7, 2023. The universal pension scheme of the government is making huge success in Chattogram. In the meantime, more than 50 lakh men and women have been registered in Chattogram district. Insiders said this number will cross 1 lakh by the next 2 months. According to the district administration, as many as 20% people of the total came under the universal pension scheme across the country are from Chattogram. Rauzan Upojela is on top, followed by Sitakundo. Beneficiaries of the Universal Pension Scheme termed the initiative historic. The Universal Pension Management Act 2023 was passed in Jatiyo Songshad and it became law as the President signed it on January 31st. To end the bulletin, headlines once again. Arrest efforts going on to 15 fugitive convicts of 21st August grenade attack, including convicted Tariq Rahman, says Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Komlapur railway station experienced huge crowd at maiden day of Eid journey. Additional naval fleet to be added to tackle the pressure of passengers. All preparations set to hold Eid Jamaat at National Eidgah. Around 35,000 devotees can attend at Eid Jamaat. "49 people died as fire engulfs building housing migrant workers at Mangav city of southern Kuwait. And match between India and the United States being held in ICC T20 World Cup in New York. And that's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us. And we